Do you think that Vox made Velvet change her name? I know I talk about Velvet like all the time, but she is like my favorite out of the Vees. I love Velvet's aesthetic. I love her style. I just like Velvet a lot. But like, let's genuinely talk about like the Vees for a moment, like the branding name, the Vees. And we'll start with like talking about Vox for a minute. So why is Vox's name important? Well, the definition of Vox is having to do with vocals, specifically with media and journalism. If Vox is using the media to take over hell and control people's perspective, being the voice of the people, makes a lot of sense. Valentino, I think his name has always been Valentino. I mean, he might have changed it when he came to hell, maybe make it sound sexier, but I think it was always Valentino. So when Vox meets Valentino, they already have two names with the letter V in it. But I don't think the branding was done yet. I think they didn't come up with the name The Vees until Velvet. Velvet, who is clearly up to date with social media trends, probably let them know, hey, alliteration is probably going to be great because if things are starting with the same letter, it's like aesthetically pleasing. So whatever Velvet's name was before this, she changed it to reflect Vox and Valentino, so she would also have a V name, Velvet. And I think she's the one who came up with the idea to call them the Vees and have it spelled V-E-E. Now I did do some research. I was trying to find if like V-E-E like has any kind of significance, and the only thing that kept popping up was that is like the phonetic way to spell out like the sound of the letter V. I want to say some people said in Urban Dictionary it also is like slang for a threesome or something, but I don't want to like misquote that. I think for sure Velvet changed her name. I don't know about Valentino. Vox was not going to change his name because here's the thing, Vox was a cult leader when he was a human. Cult leaders know how to manipulate and they know how to draw people in. That's why you sometimes see people who are usually seen as like highly intelligent or successful sometimes fall into things like this because cult leaders seem to be very charismatic, know what they're talking about, and can get people to agree with them very easily. And like one thing to keep people thinking about you is to have a good brand. Vox changing his name from Vincent to Vox, keeping a V, I feel like is a big significance because it still can be associated with him. I mean, there are like literally cults who have like people brand their initials on them. So keeping a V initial is something that Vox would probably think is kind of crucial. So Vox definitely would not be the one to change his name, but he probably made Velvet, and maybe Valentino changed his as well. But what do you think? Do you think that Velvet's name had always been Velvet, or do you think it was something else before she got involved with the V's? Let me know what y'all think.